We are here. It's actually we. Trins is here somewhere.
Either upstairs.
Fucked off down here. Fucked off up here.
I'm building your roof.
He's building the roof. So, come downstairs real quick. We need to discuss. What do you think of moving these and putting the vac freezer and stuff right here? It would mean that your remodeling has to change because we kind of need them inside the building. So you'd have to.
Hands look weird.
That better. It sucks that it's R for that. I need to rebind that because that's the tool belt. So anytime I hit my tool belt, it screws them up. But like, do we do this kind of addition building thing that I'm doing here? Because this is going to have to change. We're also going to have to get rid of this creosote tank. And where are we going to put them? That was the biggest problem. Is I don't know where in the hell we're going to put them.
Yeah, because like the previous base, we're not inside of a mountain, so.
Yeah. We're on the side of a freaking ocean now, and we've got crazy up our butts, which, with what happened with her,
How did you set them up before in GT5? Like,
we could put them in the basement. There's no reason we couldn't put them in the wall of the basement. It would take a little bit of pipes, but I could even leave the macerator out here for it and just run a line down to put them into the coke ovens. Maybe that's a better idea. We just throw them in the basement. And we don't have to move this either. Because I was thinking we could kind of try to move them back, but... Okay, grab some basalt. I've decided they're going in the basement. Hey, what happened? My coke ovens are invalid. Okay. Let me pick up all this. Can you... I need to figure out where we're moving that. We gotta move that chest out of there. You got your cardboard box, you can grab that chest and move it out of there. You and your cheaty ass cardboard box.
This one? Or
This one right here. It's our Coke one. Which I'm probably going to change over to like 2 mass storages. To be honest.
here we put this on.
Oh, hold on to it for the moment.
Okay.
As I don't know what we're doing with it yet. I'm going downstairs getting some dirt to fill in that channel real quick. And then you can get the wall built back up and then we'll throw it down. Well, I need to get that pipe out of the upper part. Okay. I'll deal with getting the pieces off later. Oh. There you go. Now you can get all that filled back in. So now we can just put this right back in here. What do you mean, how can oxygen get in a steel can? You put it in the canning machine and you can it into there. Oh, can oxygen get in a steel can? Yes, anything can go in those stupid ass cans. I don't know why you would bother until Trends gives us a breathing apparatus that we can use those for, but oh, you said steel tank. I read can twice. Why would oxygen not be able to go into a steel tank? I'm pretty sure the tanks have the tooltip. Oh, no. He didn't. He needs to do the tooltip. But yes, it's not porous. Trends, fix your tooltips. You did them on the drums, but you didn't do them on the tanks.
Mm-hmm. Wood tanks are the only ones that can't have gas in them.
Correct. Wood ones are the only ones that can't have gas. Stainless can have acidic shit. The Invar and the steel and the titanium can't have acidic shit. Tungsten, I believe, can have acidic shit, but tungsten steel cannot. And I don't remember which one does magic bullshit, and I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. I do not remember what that song is. I just remember that I know it. Or that I heard it once. By the way, can I say, Zycorp, isn't it so much easier when you're not trying to lie to me that that's not you? And you can just talk to me on that one just like you talked to me on the other one and not try to convince me that, you know, that you're full of shit. You and I both know you're full of shit. And it's just easier. So I don't understand lying. It's a lot of work.
Why do they even have those other accounts for?
I'm assuming he has some kind of mental thing and needs to have an ulterior thing. I don't know. I don't get it. It's the only thing that makes sense to me at this point. I don't try to understand the bullshit. I just deal with it.
I think your roof is done.
Now, do you think it's done better than I thought it was done last time? Meaning I'm not going to blow something up.
Yes, there's completely covered.
Okay. As long as your guesswork works better than my guesswork.
The only thing left to do is finish the floor.
Yep, I knew one of them. I fucked up because I had an extra block. There we go. All those are done.
Didn't you make like a bunch of marble or something?
Yeah, there's a whole fucking
I see
thing
now.
of...
On it.
And you were asking about shut off for the boiler the other day. This is sort of what you need to build. If you want an explanation of it, go back to the stream on 118 where we did it. That would have a way more explanation of how that was done. This one was kind of not explained well. Alright, let's see if I can get this pipe ran down here. I don't like that. Let's get rid of that. He hasn't put out a update yet this week or last week. He's been busy.
Speaking of the, I was looking at his video. I was kind of confused because wasn't he just washing impure iron?
You didn't make it idiot proof for anybody who's never done GT5U that you can wash the impure stuff. He needs the manual that you're trying to get done that will tell him everything about how to do anything, because he won't just try anything because he doesn't know that he should try it. He's like the complete opposite of me. If I think something should work, I'm going to try to see if it works. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to bitch because it doesn't work. He's the opposite. He's going to bitch because nobody told him that it would work. So the fact that you can wash the ore, but the centrifuge needs to be, the dust needs to be centrifuged, did not click in his head, well, maybe I can wash that too early. Which I'll give him at least logically based. Washing a handful of dust in is not the best of ideas. You're going to end up with really dusty water. Is what you're going to end up with.
There's a bunch of wet sand.
Yes. But this is Greg's bullshit. And we just work with Greg's bullshit. This is how it worked in GT5. This is how it worked in GT6. So it's how it works in here. Until you get a centrifuge, you can fucking wash it. At both stages. So, fuck off and deal with it. But you need an entry in your book that you're trying to get done. Which, you know, he has this whole I need a fucking book thing. He should help you write the fucking book.
Yeah,
because
going to appear by Chubby, but he hasn't.
Yeah, don't wait on that. That would
busy
probably not be the best of ideas. We're gonna go with yeah. All right, who's the fucking asshole that thought running this fucking pipe right here was the best of ideas? Motherfucker.
Yeah,
always putting his shit in my way. What?
I wonder who it is.
Yeah. Fucking jackass. Always putting shit in my way. These days I'm gonna slap that old fucker. He's fucking my shit up. You know, you could have taken these off before you wrenched them out, and then you wouldn't have to place them back to take them off. Fucking idiot. It's like wasting tool durability, don't you? Jackass. Well, the problem is if you hammer one, crush. Yeah, we know what the problem is. We're just trying to figure out how you figured out the problem. It's not that we don't understand the problem. We just don't understand how you found the problem. Because nobody else would have found the problem. Because we just know that you're supposed to wash it twice. We wouldn't have been wasting their byproducts.
Are you saying you got one impure iron dust from hematite crusher?
Yeah, the mapping, you fucked up your mapping a little bit, dude. When he, you know how hematite, regular iron mapped to hematite is what I'm assuming you've messed up. Because if you take a hematite that's impure and you wash it in the cauldron, it just gives you, it magically turns into iron dust. So I think your mapping got fucked up, is what happened.
That's weird.
Yeah. Especially in here because it was never iron, I don't think.
Entirely separate. I'm just confused.
Yeah, I was confused when I seen it too, and then I just went with, it must be a mapping issue. But I can show you exactly what he did if you want to see. Do we have a fucking hematite around here? Did I probably did all our hematite. I'll go grab a hematite later and I'll show you. Well, I'll just give it to you and let you fucking do it. I'm gonna get my pipe work done. I need 2 dirt. And then I need to get that changed over. So, I don't know what you're currently working on that, you know, you've been busy, but...
The floor up here is done too.
What's done?
Floor.
Oh, okay. But have you thought about the industrial lighting thing? I would really like to have some lights in this building.
I haven't really thought about it. I've been busy.
Okay.
And apparently Zachary said the problem was he crushed tight with a hammer. Got impure iron.
All right, look here. I'm just gonna go grab some fucking hematite because it was at some fucking stage. I know exactly what it did. I seen what he did. Also, tree farm is working way too well. It filled the barrel again. But that's because, you know, we ain't been here for like a week. We also need to get a mixer set up so we can automate making the fertilizer and sending it out here.
One thing I got to figure out is how much my fertilizer should actually give, because I'm not sure if it should be equal to the forestry one or not.
I would assume that that's how they did it with that fertilizer's fertilizer, and that's why Greg dictated the amount of fertilizer you got per recipe rather than excuse me, because when Greg made that fertilizer is IC2's fertilizer, and I'm assuming he just based it off of IC2's fertilizer. He didn't give a shit what it was.
I was talking about in the forestry farm, you can specify how much fertilizer value each fertilizer.
Yeah, but I'm assuming in 1710 when they allowed IC2's fertilizer, that they just made it an alternative to their fertilizer. Is what I'm saying. So that there wouldn't be any difference between is it forestry or is it IC2. It's just, is fertilizer, then, use said fertilizer. I don't think they set a different amount for each one. And if they did, they would have probably, said our fertilizer is better than forestry fertilizer, because why wouldn't you make your own a better alternative? So that would make ours worse, and fuck them. Ours is not worse. So just leave it fucking normal. Otherwise, you got to go back and look through their fucking code to figure out. And I can tell you from running it in 1.7.10, I didn't see it go down any differently from using their bullshit from IC2 bullshit when I had to switch over, when I got to switch over, because it wasn't something that was just originally that way. It took them forever to allow us to use IC2 fertilizer. And as for your Bear has it confused, that's why Bear sent him the fucking clip to watch. Because Bear's memory sucks. Bear knows his memory sucks, so he just fucking doesn't try to remember shit that he doesn't need to remember for longer than 30 seconds. So I sent him the fucking clip, and now I brought him a crushed. Now you can sit here and tell him everything you want to tell him about how he needs to play with this piece of fucking crushed hematite to make it do the thing that you made it do.
Well, I forgot what he meant. He said he was in the forest chamber. That was the problem. Yeah, I think I already know issues.
Now make me happy and tell me I'm right. It's mapping.
Actually, a recipe, because I think I screwed up the recipe.
Oh.
So it's probably supposed to hammer iron to.
You did it backwards when you remapped it. Okay. Still a mapping issue. Bear's still right. I can find some way of making myself right, damn it. apparently I break Shadow's brain on the fact that I don't use 3x3 mode on my drill. He's like, why wouldn't you use it? It's just faster. It's like, well, first off, to be honest, I forgot it fucking existed. Because to use your generation's stupid fucking words, I'm not a simp for all things fucking 3x3. Please make sure I never say that word again. I feel dirty. I can fucking just realize that the thing is fast as shit. And I don't need it to do a fucking 3x3. I wasn't trained by Tinker's Construct to think that it has to be 3x3 or it just isn't fucking good enough. Fucking queerbait little faggot motherfuckers. Such a nice guy, ain't I? Fucking drill moves faster than my old ass can move anymore. There's not much that it can't drill faster than I can move. What the hell would I need it to do a 3x3 area for? It is fast fucking enough. Or is it the jackhammer he was talking about? I think it's the jackhammer he was talking about. I can't remember if the drill does 3x3. There's mode things on some things, and I don't fucking remember any of them. I don't give a fuck. As long as I can do my mining, that's all I care. Somehow, I had enough pipes. Oh, because this is the input and the output pipe I'm using. Yeah, I have enough for the input. I don't have enough for the output. So we'll have to fix that. I'll have to make some more pipe. That just looks weird putting that back up there. I should probably have used the slate. Oh, we need like 2 more coke ovens, by the way. I dug out enough room that we need 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have clay from that thing, so there's 1,700 here if you want to make 2 more when you're done with your coating. Fixing your bullshit.
Actually, I wonder, should rust iron just pass right into pure iron instead of tight? I don't want to be too cool, you know.
What's that?
Stock would be fine. If native crushed iron should pass right into hematite or just regular
Then
iron.
we would have no way of getting iron.
Mm-hmm.
We need a way of getting iron to make the blast furnace to make the iron.
Mm-hmm. I thought.
Well, technically, you'd still have a way of getting it, but you would have our ability of getting iron because then you would have to get lucky enough to get the dust instead of the ore. And it's already hard enough to get iron if, you know, you don't loot for the win like Zycor did. So he just found a village and stole iron out of their chest. Because he's, you know, a thief. And test certificates don't count. So it's not wrong to steal from them, apparently. Oh, while we're talking about jackasses, playing this game and testing shit. The other one says your hammer achievement's still broken.
Yeah, no, so I think there's some other side stuff related to achievements broken.
He also had a complaint because something he did didn't give him achievement that he thought should have given an achievement, but I didn't care and ignored him. Like I tend to do. I just realized something. Which one of these is a fucking... There's the energy hatch. Why was the energy hatch... I'm confused. Where am I putting the energy hatch? Probably... here. Would be a good place for it. I haven't streamed, not because I don't want to. I've had to go get all the damn doctors. I should stream later today or tomorrow. He just doesn't stream so he can, you know, cheat and get shit done while I'm not watching. I know how it is. Okay, now once we get that shit done, I need him to move this one. This one is for this shit. We might as well just move it over there. Now we got that done. Now we just need to run the wire. And the vacuum freezer will be done. You're not obligated to stream, so I appreciate that you do, so I can try to help you understand things and to see when you have an issue. What caused the issue? Whether it was you or, you know, something Turns needs to fix. This one's supposed to have this. Yeah. What goes in there? You don't know how all the things, but you don't have to know all the things. A lot of the things you can just try. How do you think a lot of things got added to GT6? Hell, how do you think some things got added here? Because I tried a thing and it didn't do the thing I thought it should do. So then I bitched because why doesn't this do the thing I thought it should do? This makes sense. Make it so, number one. I can't call them number two because then they'd think I'd be calling them shit. So I have to do the Star Trek thing and call them number one.
Oh, by the way, Bear, apparently the lead dev of DGCU is actually interested in what I'm doing in this.
Why is that? What did he...
He just asked me about it recently, like in the MUI Discord. I just told him that if he wants to see progress, he can just look at one of your streams.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I'm being wasteful by one pipe. For anybody that notices, I'm putting in one extra pipe that I don't need. Eat my ass. I like the pipe being under the controller. To me, it makes sense that it's pulling from the controller. Oh, also, you're doing it wrong. You should just use hoppers for the whole line. Then it's got infinite speed. Yes, I have to keep bringing that up because it irritates me.
I don't think that makes any sense.
The dude did not understand why Greg added step size and thinks that the restriction of the pipe is restricting the player in how fast things can go from one place to another, not for logistical reasons, so that you have more control and can tell what to go where when, and thinks that it is just because it is a lower quality material that it's slower and you need to spend more expensive material for the faster step size. So therefore, just bypass Greg's bullshit of being a bully and just use hoppers for pipes. And then you have infinite speed because hoppers transfer things infinitely fast. Was his bullshit.
Would actually be slower.
Yes, because it can only do one item at a time instead of an entire stack. But he doesn't realize this because he doesn't know why the step size exists. It's just one of those fucking childish, don't be a bully, I want it my way fucking things that pisses me off. Instead of actually giving a shit to learn why. And the whole video was explaining the why and the how to use it. But that wasn't good enough. Because, you know, Bear rambles and says too many words. Okay, where's you in your fucking cardboard box? We need to play, unless you have multiple. You're down where?
Downstairs.
Well, get the fuck upstairs. I want it upstairs. Oh, you're making coke ovens. That's why you're downstairs. Okay. Do you have more than one cardboard box?
Yeah, I have 4.
Okay. I need this one moved out and over here. And I need the other one put in its place. Because for right now, that's where the coke's going to go. Till we get the ore processing shit set up and I get some damn copper in this joint. Then we're going to set up over here, right here. Right here. And now put the other one right back in its place. Yep, right there. I haven't had any more idiot comments on that video since I renamed it to Advanced. So people won't think that it's, you know, an idiot's guide to. I just didn't think step size was that advanced of a mechanic. I thought that was pretty fucking simple. Once you understood that it was a thing, I figured it was pretty easy to understand it. It didn't take a mathematician to figure out, if you want this item to go, if you want something coming out of this process to get where it needs to go faster, you use a better pipe. And if you wanted to, the main use of that is if you have two different processes. Like if we had two different ways of making aluminum dust, which we don't, but if we did, and we wanted one of them to get used up quicker, we wanted it to be our main one, we would use a better pipe or better step size from the one that we want to be better. And then we would use a slower step size on the other one. And we wouldn't have to do any redstoning to make sure that one of them got used more than the other. Because the pipes would do the work rather than us and a bunch of fucking redstone.
Have any more clay?
What I have is in that fucking... Dude. Bear roll. I have any fucking clay. 1,700 of it in a fucking barrel right here. That I told you I had earlier. He didn't pay attention. Swear he's like the windmill. I start talking, his ears turn off. Swear to most of these, I'm like the parents of Charlie Brown. Any adult, Charlie Brown, all you hear is wah 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 wah. I swear that's how my voice is to all these motherfuckers until they actually want to know something. Then they got this little dial that they turn and goes, I can now understand Bear's bullshit. And then they turn it, they listen, and then when they hear too much, like, okay, I got what I needed, back to wah 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 wah. Jackasses. Okay, so now that's done. Coke ovens are set up until he gets the other ones made that he's working on making, and then I gotta make more fucking pipes. That shit's gonna fucking wait until I get the fucking ore processing done because, well, there's gonna be a problem if I do any more. We're not gonna have any copper. Which I don't know if we're gonna have the stuff to... We need to get, like, stuff done. Downstairs is going to be easier to do this. Which I think I just put my fucking pipe in the wrong place, but that's fine. We can deal with it. Yeah, I need my wire to run right there, which that fucking pipe is right in the fucking way. But don't we have bridges? I think we have bridges. Inventory bridge, tank bridge, inventory and tank bridge, universal bridge. We need a stainless steel rotor, stainless steel gear, platinum fucking pipes. Yeah. I can't do the bridge. We don't have platinum right now. But that would work for this. I could just bridge the power through. But I'll just probably go around it. So this is HV going into an MV transformer. which is going to change to an HV going into HV. Yeah, I think we probably changed that first. I think that makes sense. So we just change this, we take this out. We change it over to HV first. Because I'm going to need that transformer to transform the other one down to MV. So if I just upgrade this, because we're upgrading it anyways. And then I need to make blue alloy. Got 12 of these. I also need to run this upstairs. And I have no idea where I'm going to run this upstairs at. I'm assuming probably right here. Just go up right here. I'm no fucking kid. Better not be back. He is left. This is supposed to be his good day. Okay. So that's where our power is going to go upstairs.
Is this the only compressor we have?
No, but yes. Why? Yes, use that for this. The other one we have is for plastic.
Mm-hmm.
And is even more automated than that. Okay, so now we just need this. But we need it this way because we need it to be an energy hatch, not a dynamo. Words, asshole. Words. Can you use them? Tried to call it Domino's like it's fucking pizza. Oh shit, we're gonna have to change that. I just realized that.
No, 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 no. Hell no.
Shut up, XAR. Okay, so before we blow every fucking thing up, that's about what I'm fucking attempting to do here. Let's get this fucking cable the hell out of here. Before Bear does bad. Bear's really good at doing bad. I gotta tell the women's. I'm not good, I'm great. And when I'm bad, I'm even better. Ew.
Hush it, bear.
Okay, so if we put so you're only useful as a fucking moron. Got it. Make a really good moron. Where the fuck do you want to put this? Well, not this. We don't need that. We need this. Where do you want to put this? Power's coming in here. So I guess we put it here. Yes. Seems like a good place to put it. And then, no, and then. You know, we could literally just move this fucking pipe over. Like 2 fucking blocks, right? There's no reason why this pipe needs to be directly right here. By the way, if a creeper shows up and blows up my head and all my hard work, I'm blaming Trins. Just make that clear. I will blame Trins for having this hole in my building that I just created. Yeah, we want one more.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. It'll work itself out. Train's coming! Fucking hell, that thing's loud. Come on, jump on the fucking pipe. Jump. Oh, fuck, I forgot. These fucking pipes are retarded. Just like the fucking GT5 and GT6 fucking pipes. You gotta open the motherfuckers to hop on them. Ha! I found ground. Eat my ass. I hate that. I wanna hop on a pipe. Let me hop on a pipe.
Yeah, of course they're that way. They're based off G6.
Yeah. And they irritate me just as much as GT6 pipes. I can't hop on the fucking things. I want to hop on the fucking things. I can say you did a really good job of basing them off the GT6 ones, because they irritate me just as fucking much as the GT6 ones when it comes to trying to jump around on the damn things. See, I think that's part of Greg's being a German issue is he's never heard, jump around. Everybody jump, jump. Fuck, that's an old song. I haven't even heard that in fucking years. Jump up, and get down. I'm sure Trins is sitting here going, what the hell is this old fuck going on about now? What the hell is he listening to a song about jumping? Where the fuck am I going? I swear I'm getting old. Where am I going? How'd I get here? Fuck, you ain't got Alzheimer's yet, jackass. Focus. Okay, so we're gonna run. I don't like that. That's gonna piss me off. You know I'm gonna have to do something up there, right? That's just gonna piss me off that I can't cover that up. And there's gonna be a fucking wire there. Probably also doesn't know why we keep putting our hands up. Yeah, probably not. Okay, so now.
Yeah,
Raise your
what he's really
hands
talking about.
Everybody raise your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. If your mama's got big titties, say yeah. Yeah! Okay, so, that does that. Yes, yes. So now we just need, this. And we need to do this. And then we need to do this. And then the dog hits the keyboard because it's in the dog's way. Plopping on my fucking ass because it's what he does. Ugh, fucking dog. Pissed me off. Fucking jerk. Okay, so now blast furnace goes boom. Ha ha. Vacuum freezer has power. Bear make Canthal. Woohoo! Canthal. So for Canthal, I need iron, aluminum, chromium. It makes 3. I need 2 stacks. It's 128. 128 divided by 3. Trends, go. The fuck is 128 divided by 3?
It's 700 difficult, 100 turn divided by 2.
Oh, I know what it is by 2. It's gonna be somewhere around 40, right? 40, 80, 120.
That'd be 41.33 or something.
So just do
That'd be
42.
40.33 and
Do 42. Okay, so I need 42 iron, aluminum, and chromium. Do I have the chromium? I has the chromium. I has the iron. I has
it should go 42.666666.
Yes. Because decimals are evil. Fractions are better.
What I really hate now,
What's that?
every time I hear the word 6-step, I'm gonna think of that stupid name.
Yeah, it's annoying. Doesn't bother me because I figured out what they're talking about. And it makes me happy. Because if you think about it, the hand gesture is up and down. They're just weighing boobs. Left one 6, right one 7. 6, 7. It's just a boob joke. I like boob jokes. tell me I'm not fucking talented. I can turn anything into boobs. I don't know that it's a talent anybody should have or a talent that anybody needs. But it is, in fact, a talent that I have. And I know exactly what you mean, because I watch board gaming videos because I'm, you know, that kind of nerd. And they fucking count out cards, they count out movement, and it's fucking constantly 5, 6, 7. It's like, fuck. So yeah, I know what you mean. It is annoying. Okay, so we got that done. That is doing its thing. Put all this shit back in here. Trends, why are these in my alloy box? I'm assuming these are for you making circuits at some point. Why did they get put in my alloy box?
I'm not sure, and I don't think I need them for circuits anymore.
We can use them as planks though, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to get enough aluminum out of this. I'm going to have to wait on more to get done. But since we're waiting on that, let's go upstairs. Shit, I didn't go upstairs far enough. I need another elevator. This elevator gets me to the floor. It doesn't get me to the piping floor. That's what he's putting in. Except you put it in over there. It needs to be over here. Off a block.
I put it offset because sometimes you want to go just.
Oh no, I'll jump twice. I'd rather be able to stop there. Hey, your blocks definitely don't spawn mobs. What a hell of a way to check that. Speaking of, are you doing Greg's weird thing he did in GT6 with slipping? I completely forgot he did that when I tested it. I was looking at the changelog the other day to see if there was anything he'd been working on GT6 lately, and remembered about the slip and read the thing about the slipping thing. He added a slipping mechanic to any of his mossy blocks, which I don't know that you have a way of even making them. So I don't know it's something you would want or need to do, but he did it for mob farms. So that if you build the floor of your mob farm out of his mossy blocks, anything that's walking on them and not sneaking will slip to the next block. And it's so if you make one of those passive mob farms where you just build a dark room with pads, they spawn on the pads and then get washed by the water. I don't know if you've ever seen Junior's way of building a mob farm, but like everybody builds it that way. It's just a common way of doing it. You put 4 channels of water between 2 big ass pads of blocks, and the mobs spawn on the blocks. and then they randomly walk off of those pads into the water.
Oh, yeah,
The
I think I know what you're talking about.
water channels send them to a central point. That central point is a drop chamber that drops them down, takes them to like 1 hit of health, and then you can walk by and slap the shit out of them, kill them, and get their blocks. Or you can build it 1 block deeper if you just want like the regular drops, non-player drops. And if you have something like the spikes or the hurt pads, whatever the fuck those are, from whatever the hell mod adds them, I think it's Darkcraft. Then you can put them on the floor and they'll give you the player drops as well, and you just put hoppers under all that, or a vacuum hopper that collects everything, and you get all the things from the mobs. Well, for that, Greg made it that if you build that floor with moss blocks, when they spawn on it, they will slip and fall off to make it more efficient. Because, you know, you need to be efficient about your free shit.
Mm-hmm.
I have no fucking give a fucks about this because I don't do mob farms. And there's no good way of doing a skyblock for Greg Tech. It's been tried many, many times over, and there's so many materials. You'd have to like... Well, technically in 120 we have more rocks now. So if you had a way of generating each different kind of rock, there might be enough for you to come up with a way of getting each different material, but then you wouldn't have the rareness of the material without putting in some arbitrary mechanic of bullshit for like basalt will give you, or black granite would give you stuff from an iridium vein, but it would only have a 1% chance of giving you the stuff from iridium vein. Otherwise you would get, I don't fucking know what, because almost nothing else is in black granite. Diamonds are in black granite, but you know, you'd put them in kimberlite, but then you'd have to have a way of getting the kimberlite. I don't think there's much else in black granite. The bottom half of lapis is in black granite, I guess. So you put that in there, but you know, to me, there's no good way of doing Greg Tech in a skyblock, and I don't do the mob farm bullshit unless I'm in a skyblock.
Mm-hmm.
Killing mobs is my way of anger management. I get pissed off, I go out at night and I kill shit, and I take out some aggression. A mob farm just takes out the need for me to go out killing shit. And I don't like things being based off of mob drops anyway, so. Because I hate mob farms. Okay, so now that we have that, we'll get this in here, which is half of what we need. It can start cooking our Canthal. And then we need to take my ass up here. Okay, we're not looking for the full list of all references Trins won't get. We're not trying to make him feel like a child. We have a problem. I'm running an HV blast furnace with 1 fucking battery, which means my electrolyzer is not getting any power. We've got to get that battery done. We've got to get the the fuck crystals, energy crystals. I need to get some fucking rubies so we can make some energy crystals. Because we don't have any ruby dust. I need to go find a ruby vein, get us some rubies, and get that in here, get that done so we can make that. Well, I made us 6 cantol. By the way, this is hot. I need to put the pipe in there so I can stop burning my dumb ass.
Yes.
What? You ain't added GT New Horizons fucking gloves? Which don't work? Cannot believe they added gloves. Fucking weirdos. I need more blue alloy, which is silver. Yes, I'm looking it up because I don't trust my memory. Yeah, silver. Okay, more blue alloy.
By the way, I fixed the elevator so now you can go straight down the other portal without having to look.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm gonna have to get some more galena too. We're running out of silver. That's appetite, you idiot. I'm used to the blue power, or I'm not used to the blue power Tesla type. I'm used to the Greg Tech blue power, which looks like appetite. Okay, so let's do a little mapping. So we're gonna have, well, let's first off cut a hole right there. Okay. So we're gonna need to do a macerator, which with where this power is coming up here, it's kind of good because we should have enough room over here for the multi-block crusher and the multi-block ore washer. So we're going to try to leave that area open over there. So we're going to have this power is going to come up here, and we're going to put our macerator here, and then we want to put our bank of ore washers here, which we'll have to see if we're doing 4 or 8 of them. We're going to have to deal with power generation if we do 8. So we'll just run it down this wall. We'll do the ore washing here. We'll have the sluices or the vitriol stuff over here. And we'll have the centrifuge with another macerator here. We'll build a thermal centrifuge here, along with a sifter. Yeah, that all should work. And then we'll put the packagers off at the end, probably. Okay, so this is done running. Just gotta wait on more aluminum to get done. But I probably shouldn't run that until I get more stuff. How are you doing on clay? Are you done with clay yet?
I'm not sure yet. Making bricks now. I'm trying to see if it's enough here or not.
Okay. Because I've got enough. I've got like 7 fucking lithium up here. I can make one more HP battery. I just need a little more lithium. Can I need 32 to make a large battery. So, like 20 some. I need like 24 lithium. Though I may not bother. Fuck am I looking for? Electrolyzer. So it's 18, which would give me more aluminum too, which I need right now, so that's not a bad idea. But 18 times 20, I need like 300 and some blocks. No, 150. I need roughly 150 blocks, and I don't think there's enough there. So let's just do this. We're gonna drop all of this off in here. And we're gonna run away and find a ruby vein. I know I have one. I have a couple of them. Root tile, coal, tin, oil, diamond, gold, rubies. That says ruby sapphire. I'm not 100% sure that there's ruby and sapphire there, because I'm pretty sure ruby and sapphire don't spawn in the same vein. We're gonna go there and check and see. And I'm assuming that vein is, yep, over there. That's where I figured it was. What's with the putting spider shielding on the middle, or you just haven't taken that off of before? What the hell's with the rim job? Very uneven one at that.
Oh, I probably built outside the building with the building gadget.
Well, you might want to fix that. It looks horrible. Okay, that's the appetite marker. Oh, There's a ruby one. It's above my head. No, I've not played RimWorld. Doesn't look like my type of thing. Okay, so it's just down from my appetite. Okay, so we're talking over this way. And this appetite vein goes deep. And yes, that's what she said. And the funny thing is about that, I hate that show. I don't find it funny. I don't know. I didn't even know that was from that show until somebody pointed it out. So I've never watched that show. I tried watching it once, and I thought it was fucking stupid. The Office. That's from the American version of The Office.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Well, only I know it for is just the memes. I never actually watched it. No, fuck deep did he put this shit? Should be right here, because this is diorite. That's where rubies are. Oops.
What did you oops?
Made a hole in my yard.
Why'd you make a hole in our yard?
Creeper stuck up.
Mmm. Okay, there was one ruby ore here. Where the hell's the rest of it? Also, some fat fucker's been in this vein. So we should have some ruby ore somewhere. Because it looks like this is also a nickel vein. They spawn together. No, that's green sapphire. Is this a ruby and sapphire vein? Oh, it fucking is. I thought that was... Okay. So, yeah, this is a sapphire vein. Which apparently I already had a way out. Rubies and sapphires spawn very rarely in this vein. Apparently. This is going to be very rough. We might have to talk about the ability to make sapphire and ruby and shit. Because there's not much in this vein. This is sparse as shit. We're like one block every 20 stone. So we can add Greg's recipe for ruby and sapphire. We have the fucking crystallization thing. It's not a problem. You just need like HV to do it. This is going to be painful when we get to making energy orbs and shit. Without having a way of making them. Is there a reason why this is so fucking sparse? Also, why is that spawning in the overworld? Shouldn't that be turned off, dude? I think we should turn it off completely. And we should have to, like, go to the moon or some shit for that crap. Or have some fucked up way of making that shit. I don't think it should spawn anyways. But that's because I don't give a fuck about that mod, and I wouldn't have it in my pack if it wasn't for, you know, the fact that we're testing compatibility shit. It's like having Mistcraft in your fucking pack. I don't want to try to generate a world of, you know, or a dimension of GT tungsten ore or something. Which I'm assuming is why you have it in here. So we can test that at some point to see if we can generate your shit.
Stuff with it.
Okay.
But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I wouldn't have RF tools in here either. Wouldn't have a lot of RF mods in here.
Yeah, I've been thinking since we've had a few people using this test pack now Because, you know, with my website, I don't know how many people download it and don't say anything, so I don't know how many people are actually playing it or not. So only if they say something about it do I realize that there's interest in the pack. So but since there's been a bit, I've been thinking about making a pack, but it would just be balanced off of the mods that I add. It wouldn't have any balancing done to it, because I'm not going to try to sit and write a bunch of fucking shit in and out of the thing. And I broke my girl. I knew that was going to happen, though. Let's see if we got enough to at least make a couple energy crystals. Piss me off, I'll make a fucking energy orb or a Lapitron crystal. Yeah, there's a lot of people that like the American version of that show, but it didn't hit with me as being something I cared to invest my time in. I've never watched the UK version.
Belly Barrett. Remember how you were saying that you need a way to make ruby and sapphires?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there already is a way.
Oh, did you already add Greg's GT6 way of making them?
Yeah, you can make bills, don't you remember?
Yeah.
I had that a while ago.
I don't remember things. I just say things and remember things and about half-ass. So, yeah. Cool. That means we can just make them. We don't have to mine them at some point. Good. But also, fuck me, that is one sparse vein. I do not remember veins being that sparse of gems. But these are based off of GT6, though. Not GT5. GT5 are the ones I'm remembering. I don't remember GT6 veins because I didn't need them. I didn't need fuck tons of sapphires and shit. And when I did, I need them for fuels, and I just made them. So we may need to up the amount of stuff in there a little bit. I wouldn't go crazy, but we might, because if you think, energy crystals in GT6 were very endgame. You didn't really use those laser things because you were wasting your power if you did, unless you were using them for laser things. You didn't want to store your power in them unless you were using them for lasery things. But in GT5, they are, early mid-game is what I would call this. HV, I would say, is early mid-game. So, you need a ton of them in here. So we may want to up that just a bit. What else we got here? Pure appetite. Hey, look, we actually had some fucking ruby up here. Not much, but we had some. Alright, so you get in there, you get in there, you get in there. That gives me 6. That's enough to make at least 1. Now I need to autoclave this. Problem is, the only autoclave we have is automated for our bauxite. And it's quite busy, so Tringe, you want to make an autoclave?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I kind of ought to check. That is LV, right? No, that's HV. I need an HV autoclave. I didn't even realize that we made it to where energy crystals are HV. So you're gonna need 2 HV circuits and an HV fucking pump. I'll get your casing and your plates done. Hey, I can actually run that now. I should just leave these alone. Not this one. I'll take that one. Just leave them alone until I get the upstairs shit done. Okay, where are you putting this together at? There's your 4 plates you're gonna need. I'm getting your casing made now. Did you make an extra? Did you make extra clay? Because I don't need any more of that fire clay. Unless you're making us a whole nother coke oven. That one you were building down there is done. But if you're making another one, that's fine. I will put another one right there. That won't bother me a bit. We will use it at some point. Nah, you only made a little bit extra, it's fine. How the hell did we ever make antimony ingots? I'm assuming that's a mistake. We never have reasons for antimony ingots. Yeah, right there's fucking ruby fuel. He did add it. See, we can make ruby. Just need some gas, some molten alumina, fucking chromium. Make our own damn rubies. Or blackjack and hookers. Another reference I'm sure Trins doesn't get. And that's not even that old. That's just Futurama.
I've never seen that.
It's a good show. Alright, where are you building this bitch at? I got your casing too.
The LV table.
Ah. Okay, so HV circuits. Take it you're working on those. What are you missing?
Red alloy wire. Really.
Red alloy. Yeah. I'll get you some more. Shit. Oops. Just made sterling silver. Might have to fix that at some point. We should at some point make a second wire mill so we can have one, well, 2 wire mills. You know, this is a ULV recipe. There's no reason why we don't jack this one up to a higher thing. It only takes 4 EU a tick to run this. There's no reason we don't make this faster. I don't like overclocking LV recipes because they get expensive as fuck. But overclocking ULV recipes, they're only 4 EU a tick. Don't bother me. Because then it just, you know, goes to 16 if it's MV. So maybe we'll put that on the list, make like 3 MV wire mills. 1 for making regular wire, and then 2 for making fine wire. How much of this shit does it fucking need? It's got 12 in there. You're missing something else. Should have enough soldering alloy. I believe it only takes 2 good circuits. But the fucking capacitors take more than 2? That's assembler, idiot. Yeah, you need more capacitors. You need 2 more capacitors. Because we're not doing the bottom recipe. Because we gotta be EV for that. Which we're probably going to have a soft jump to EV soon. It's not going to be a hard jump to EV, but for circuits shit, and for HV circuits and transforming power around and being able to upgrade to better batteries in here, we may. At least try to go up a little bit. Okay, we get this done. I can get the Cantal done, I believe. I have 42 aluminum. That should be enough to do what we need. You want me to start making your motor?
Here's some wares so far.
Okay. 2 stainless steel rods. See, Bear can craft shit, assholes. It's possible. I don't want to hear none of your bullshit. Not allergic to crafting. He knows how, it just doesn't do it. Yeah, shut up. Vampires are less allergic to the sun. Depends on which vampires you're talking about, because you know, them new vampires just sparkle.
Oh, the Twilight series.
Yeah. I have to make fun of that stupid gay ass bullshit at every chance I get. Gay vampires are immune to the sun, but I have to take it. Yeah, so that's true. Dude, seriously, why does this keep doing this? I just looked up usage for the fucking HV motor and NEI crashed. Minecraft crafting GT5R chainsaw HV recipe. That's what crashed.
I think I already fixed the issue. Just haven't updated yet.
Oh, okay. So the motor's done. I'll make your steel. 2, 3, 4. I'll make your steel rotor. Because I do believe I have not got the ring. Okay. Now I can make the ring. That's not a problem. Oh god, I said ring. I'm gonna get all the fucking Lord of the Rings guys hard. He said ring. Some weirdos. Okay. There it is. I knew we had one. And that does not need plastic, that needs soldering alloy. So we need to do this here. No, that's plastic, you idiot. Soldering alloy, that's circuit assembler. We do it here. Hey, look, there's a fucking steel ring. Idiot. Jackass. Oh, shit. I want it known I helped make a pump today. I should not have to craft for like another month. Because I helped.
Oops.
Hey, you missed! I know there's steel bolts or screws around here somewhere. Oh. Damn eyes for me shit. Give me a second. It's fucking allergy pills. Yes, I helped. I made a rotor and I made a motor. That's helping. If I can get these allergy pills in me quick enough. I need to just start taking these things at a regular interval like you're supposed to. I won't have this problem. But I hate taking pills at a regular fucking interval. So I just wait until it bugs me. And then I get pissed off because I can't fucking see because my eyes are watering.
Dumbass!
Yeah, eat shit. Alright, so I'm gonna make the wires too.
I'm not sure if we have any steel screws around here.
I just
Actually, I
made
might have
steel
one.
screws. I know there's steel screws because I made extras.
There are some on the table that
Yeah.
has the pressing.
I was gonna say I can find them because I know where I put them. I put them right here. There's fucking way more steel bolts than it's fucking needed. Because I made them and realized after I made them, hey, I don't fucking need those. Okay, so is it like this? And then the screwdriver? No.
No.
Where the fuck does it? I don't know how to make a pump. I hate pumps.
Need a wrench, a screwdriver, and then the.
Oh, it's only one fucking wire, you idiot. I got it. I'll get it today. There. Fucking pump. Eat shit, I made a pump. Alright, and we just need what? Glass right here. HP autoclave. Thank you. And bloop. Hey, idiot, how you getting water in there? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Fix it in post. Shut up. I got this. I just shove shit places and then think, oh, hey, I need to do a thing. I got this. Not a problem. It's easy. I don't want to hear anybody about my spaghetti piping. This is not how my spaghetti piping gets created. It's not because I just ram shit in places and then figure out how to do the piping later. Shut up. Give me energy crystal. Gimme, 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 gimme. Woohoo, we have energy crystal.
Alright, I guess I gotta fix this wall out here.
Yes, you need to fix your hole out there.
Really revealed some pipes.
Oops. Don't do that. Did you move your damn daisy? Holy fuck! That's a fucking hole and a half you created. Did you move your damn daisies yet? No, they're still over here. I moved it away from the damn tree farm. Fucking hell. Well, we got easy fucking entrance into the... Yeah, it's rubber logs. So are we doing the GT6 dust thing? Or are we leaving it the GT5 recipe for centrifuging? He probably doesn't remember me asking.
You mean rubber?
Yes. Rubber logs. In GT5, they were centrifuged. You've centrifuged the log. In GT6, Greg got away from centrifuging solids because it makes no fucking sense. You can't centrifuge a solid. It needs to be liquid or dust. So in there, you macerate it in dust, and then you centrifuge it. There. And we're actually not full. It's actually just that we're out of fertilizer. I just need to make more fertilizer. Ram shit in place without even thinking on the divorce papers. Shut up. Hey, I was always told it's easier to beg for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission. We're gonna have to do some fluorite piping soon. Yes, I'm not sifting my fucking rubies. I'm just macerating them. Though I do believe he did. Greg's. No, he didn't. Never mind. He didn't do the Greg Tech 6 thing to make sifting more valuable. So yeah, I'm not doing it. Wait a minute. Did Greg do that to the sifter? Can't remember if he did that to the sifter. I think he did that to the sifter. Because I bet that using
a sifter.
Yes, GT6 has a sifting table, so you can sift things manually early on. But yeah, it has a sifter. And my complaint was using a sifter is useless because you have a chance of just getting the crap, the chipped and the flawed. And I believe, without going back and checking, that he made it so you get 2 or 4. You always get equal to 1 or better in the sifter.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way that you would lose out on sifting shit is if you had a terrible roll and got nothing, which I believe is technically possible.
Or would get dust.
No, dust is like 35%. It's 35. I believe it's 35, 25, 14, 45, 17, and 3. I think is what those little numbers say. I can't be positive because, well, they're really fucking small. And they're yellow. But they're really fucking small and I'm blind. If you're interested in doing something like that, you will have to look to be sure that I am correct, because there's always a chance that I'm misremembering shit. That is always an option. But I believe he did that.
I'm gonna look now.
It could be that it was the... I'm rethinking it. It may be that it's the... when you mining them. I can't remember which one it is. It's one or the other. It's either mining it a small you always get equal to 1, or it's the sifting you always get equal to 1. I don't remember which. Okay. That'll help a lot right there. Get us bunches of energy crystals done. Okay, it's time to kill the fucking Canthal. Because we are killing the fucking batteries. We can't run The HP blast furnace. Ooh, that is really close. This thing might stop. Yeah. It's, come on, 2, 3, 4. It got done. Everything else is out of power, but that's done at least. It's probably the fact that I'm running that autoclave at the same time. We really need to get the oil stuff done. I think that's going to be one of our next big projects, is getting distillation done so we can start getting that fucking oil dealt with. Oh shit.
Maybe so
Y'all's
you're right,
doing-
and it's necessary. You get too flawed or chipped.
Okay. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure.
Also, bear about the on and chipped. I was just checking. It's the chance per. Like you get 2, or you could get just 1.
Yeah, that's how his shit works. Is it's not a chance at getting 4. It's 4 chances of getting it. So it ends up working out to being a better average. But yes, that's how his random shit works. It's weird. Because I always said that it was a chance of getting 4, when it's actually, you get 4 chances on every roll of getting one of those. So it works out to about the same as getting one. But that just means that when you're sifting, you get more of a chance of getting a chipped, even if you get something else. So it actually makes the sifting more viable. The problem is that in doing it my way, I get chromium. And right now, the chromium is more valuable than the rubies. So for rubies, I would probably still do it this way. By the way, I made 3 energy crystals more than what we needed. Our battery box is now completely fucking full, and we have 3 extra energy crystals. One of them will be for my jackhammer. But
It is not a jackhammer.
it is not a jackhammer. It is not French. Shut up.
Because you still need to make one, and whenever you use it, it goes, oh!
No, we're not making a jackhammer.
Come on.
No, it is a jackhammer. Jackass.
So,
Oh God, what now?
traditional legends from Eastern Europe did not feature sunlight-killing vampires.
Okay.
It first started with the release of the German expressionist horror Nosferatu in 1922.
Which is what everybody... It's what Dracula and every other vampire has been built off of.
So before Nosferatu, sunlight just wasn't a thing that killed vampires.
Right. Because the original one was Vlad the Impaler.
Well,
Sort of.
technically it goes from the ancient Greece legends with the blood-drinking demons. Is technically the original thing.
Okay, well, they originally called Vlad the Impaler a vampire because they thought he had such a bloodlust, which would have came from the Greek legend. Because, he spiked people's heads up fucking around his castle and shit. Fuck with my religion, asshole. You'll find your head on a spike. He was a little fucking out there. Yeah, fuck with shit. He took shit really seriously.
But yes, Nosferatu was the original Dead by Sunlight.
Yeah.
Before that, it just wasn't a thing. Originally, it's like the demons that were blood-sucking.
Yeah.
Ain't no demon gonna give a shit about a little bit of fire.
Yeah, they're kind of okay with that. All right, so it is 10 o'clock. We're going to get some dinner. Trends is going to take his ass to bed. And we are going to let the power build back up. And tomorrow, we are going to get this Canthal done. And hopefully work on the ore processing area upstairs. So I can finally get this automated. Which means Trends is going to do all the crafting tomorrow. Because he's going to have to make tons of fucking pumps. Because we need a minimum of 3 more ore washers. How far off are we? It's stainless. It's tungsten steel. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say, how far are we off of making the multi-block fucking large centrifuge? But yeah, we're off of that a ways. All right, so have a good one. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll get back to work getting this Canthal made and get this get this damn thing hooked up, get the blast furnace upgraded. We're probably going to make Canthal and then straight to Nichrome. I know no reason not to go straight to Nichrome. I believe we have... How the fuck do you spell Nichrome? That's nickel. That's copper nickel. Fuck do you spell Nichrome?
NICH.
N-I-C-H? Oh. Nichrome. Gotcha. I can spell. Shut up, Junior.
It's saying it.
Nickel and chromium, yeah. I should have enough. Yeah, I got enough nickel here and enough chromium. I can make 2 stacks of nichrome. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just bump this all the way to nichrome and then make nichrome coils for that as well. We probably should look at, since we've gotten to Canthal and nichrome, we should probably look at making the what the fuck is it called? Pyroluce. We should probably look at making the Pyroluce oven as well. We didn't need to get nichrome for that, but we can actually get away from the which Trins is gonna hate me because he made the fucking coke ovens down there, but we could put the wood in there and get wood gas out of it. And then we can use the wood gas for getting our ethylene. We can do it straight in the distillery, but we lose a bunch, or we can distill it too. But I think that takes... Is that HV to do that? I can't remember. But we're still going to use the coke ovens for the coke. For the coal to coke. So, we're still going to have creosote, and we're still going to need creosote ovens. But we might look at making that as well. That's just a lot of fucking iron. And after I have dinner, I'll be back with more Restory. So, see you guys in probably an hour or so. Later.